So the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 is the biggest upgrade we've seen on a Samsung smartwatch in years, and here are 10 reasons why. What's up guys, Sal here. So first up, if you're planning to pre-order the Watch Ultra 2 or Watch 9, make sure to use my purchase links. You'll unlock extra savings, including an exclusive $30 discount, boosted trade-in values of up to $250 or $100 credit if you don't have a trade-in. You'll also get an additional 15% off through Samsung's offer program, plus 10% off with eligible bundle deals. It's a good deal, so I've left the offer link in the description below. Alright, so let's start with the display. Samsung has actually made it bigger this year. The Watch Ultra 2 now has a 1.52-inch display, up from 1.47 inches on the original. It doesn't sound like much on paper, but it's definitely noticeable, especially since Samsung has also slimmed down the bezels. Speaking of the bezel, it now features engraved numbers instead of the plain markers from last year's model. Samsung has also slightly refined the side buttons. Overall, it isn't a complete redesign, but it does look and feel more premium. The display itself is also a huge upgrade. Samsung has increased the peak brightness to 5000 nits, making this the brightest smartwatch display currently available. For comparison, both the original Watch Ultra and the Apple Watch Ultra top out at 3000 nits. Now normally a brighter display comes at the expense of battery life, but Samsung seems to have solved that by packing in a massive 800 mAh battery, which is around 35% larger than the original Watch Ultra. Combine that with a more efficient OLED panel and the new processor, and battery life should actually see a noticeable improvement. You should comfortably get more than 3 days on a single charge. Now, a bigger battery usually means longer charging times. So did Samsung improve the charging speed as well? Absolutely. The Watch Ultra 2 supports high-frequency fast charging, and Samsung says it can charge up to 40% in just 30 minutes. For comparison, the original Watch Ultra reaches about 35% in the same 30 minutes. If we're talking full charge, the Watch Ultra 2 takes 90 minutes, whereas the last year's Ultra takes 110 minutes. So not only do we get a much bigger battery, but it also charges faster. Another upgrade you'll notice every single day is the thickness. Samsung has made the Watch Ultra 2 12% thinner, going from 12.1mm on the original down to 10.7mm. If you've worn the first Watch Ultra, you know it was pretty chunky. A reduction like this might not sound dramatic, but for something you wear all day, it should make a noticeable difference in comfort. Samsung has also seriously upgraded the durability. The Watch Ultra 2 now carries an IP69K rating, up from IP68 on the original, making it resistant to dust as well as high pressure, high temperature water jets. But that's not all. Samsung has also certified the watch to the EN 13319 standard, which is the internationally recognized certification for dive computers. That means, unlike the original model, the Watch Ultra 2 is officially built with scuba diving in mind. On top of that, Samsung has added a dedicated dive tracking mode that shows real-time depth and water temperature while you're underwater. So between the new certification and these diving features, the Watch Ultra 2 is finally a true dive-ready smartwatch, putting it in the same league as the Apple Watch Ultra. Next, for the first time ever, Samsung is using a Snapdragon chip in its smartwatches, and this might actually be one of the biggest hardware upgrades on the Watch Ultra 2. Samsung says the new chip delivers a 32% faster CPU and a 19% faster GPU than the previous generation, while also being more power efficient. That means quicker app launches, smoother animations, and a much snappier overall experience. It's one of those upgrades you won't necessarily see, but you'll definitely feel every time you use the watch. Samsung has also made using Gemini much more natural. With the new Raise to Talk feature, you simply lift your wrist and start speaking. No wake word, no button press, just raise your wrist and talk. It makes Gemini feel much more like a true assistant that's always ready when you need it. Samsung has also made some big improvements on the software side. First up is the Vitals. It learns your normal baseline by tracking things like your heart rate, skin temperature, respiratory rate, and more. If those metrics suddenly deviate from your normal range, it can detect possible signs of illness and alert you in advance. There's also a new heart rate score, which uses AI to combine your key health metrics into a single score that helps you understand your overall cardiovascular health and gives you personalized recommendation to improve it over time. Samsung has also added daily cardio load, which measures how much strain your workout puts on your heart throughout the day, helping you balance training and recovery. For runners, there's also a new trail running mode that tracks elevation, cumulative ascent and descent, and terrain impact, giving you much more detailed insights when you're running on trails or uneven terrain. Hydration tracking has also been upgraded. Instead of simply logging your fluid intake, the Watch Ultra 2 estimates your sweat loss based on your body weight and provides real-time alerts telling you when to drink and roughly how much water you need. And finally, there is a new fitness index which uses AI to assess your current fitness level, compare it with people in your age group, and create a personalized training plan to help you improve. When you put everything together, the larger and brighter display, the much bigger battery, the thinner design, the upgraded durability, the new dive features, smarter AI experience, and a host of new health features, the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 feels like far more than a routine yearly refresh. This is shaping up to be Samsung's biggest smartwatch upgrade in years. Now yes, Samsung has increased the price by $50 this year, but it's also offering some solid pre-order deals, and if you use my purchase links, you'll get those offers plus an exclusive $30 discount. You'll find the link in the description below. Also, if you're interested in Samsung's new foldables, check out my video on the 15 biggest features of the Z Fold 8 Ultra. Just click right here and I'll see you there.